Yes, guys, we finally made it back, brothers and sisters. Big up on yourself for definitely tuning in to another vibrations on this here YouTube platform, brothers and sisters. This is the second one. The previous one is actually in the BPTV YouTube platform. So welcome to this here Mr. Licks reaction, guys. Big up on yourself for definitely jumping myself. Mr. Licks, we are here for the second one on a Friday, even though it's late, brothers and sisters. But we did in the building. Right there, brothers and sisters. Of course, don't forget to do what? Hit that like button. I would appreciate that. Hit that like button. Of course, subscribe and turn on that post notifications so you can get the latest vibrations. And of course, helping this channel grow right there and then. So don't forget, brothers and sisters, to subscribe as well in that regard right there. Now, brothers and sisters, there is some sort of situation, y'all. I put my right foot in my left shoe. I put my right hand in my left glove, brothers and sisters. Well, I think it'll fit. But you get the point, brothers and sisters. With that said, let's get into the vibrations for today. Right there. Now, brothers and sisters, there have been this kind of thing that has been circulating on social media. And apparently, it seems like it is none other than Dennis Charles, who is in some sort of predicament right there. Now, brothers and sisters, I want you to pay attention to the dates that we've seen on this letter. And apparently, they have addressed this letter to none other than Honorable Dennis Charles. And of course, it's entitled Eviction of Tenants. But apparently, it seems like during this whole time, well, Hurricane Maria was 2017, and it seems like they're probably trying to put people in a number of places. And of course, according to what the letter is stated, it's rather interesting what is going on right there. So from since 2019, November 13th, they have I thought no, so it definitely has to have been earlier on, brothers and sisters, because the eviction of the tenants has been written for November 19th. So this is not when they put it November 13th. This is not when they're going to be putting them in. But, brothers and sisters, they're trying to evict these people. Dennis Charles, what is going on? Anyways, dear Miss Charles. I guess she's Miss Charles back then. She's Mrs. something else, I guess, right now. So maybe that's not pertaining to. But it's her, brothers and sisters. Dennis Charles, we know her for. Anyways, this letter serves to notify you. Not to notify anybody else, but to notify you that you are directed to vacate the premises, the property, the center, the situation. Well, you get the point, brothers and sisters, of this area right there, brothers and sisters. As Scott said, no later than December 15th. So they gave her a month and 2 days for her to vacate the premises right there. Why was this? This is a question I have to ask. Oh, how much longer, Lord? Your daughter is getting weary. Oh, it seems like, well, oh, so this one is okay, brothers and sisters. So we see something in a while right there. Multiple communications has been pretty much sent to you regarding the damages by tenants to the building. So it seems like Dennis Charles must have gotten a number of persons, maybe after Hurricane Maria, to situate them as a result, which makes sense. That's what you tend to do right there. But of course, these individuals will probably live in, vicariously free, because they don't have to worry about anything and decided to destroy the place because she's now complaining. The individual, the landlord is complaining about the damages that the tenants have done to the building, inclusive of its walls, plumbing, furniture, and doors. I mean, why? Why? Anyways, additionally, payments have been extremely late. Sometimes that's how you work with the government. They pay you late. That's why a number of businesses have been putting out say no more LPOs from the government. No, come and pay your big money. We don't have to wait for you again. We have businesses to run, we have mortgage, all those things to pay, and you pay us late. No, sir, we shall not have it anymore. So bring your payment forward. Anyways, brothers and sisters, additionally, payments have been extremely late. Not just late, but extremely late. These items are clearly stated in the contract sent to you on June 25th, 2018. And the terms of the contract have been violated from points 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 11. That is violation of a contract, right? Not just one, brothers and sisters. But 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 11, brothers and sisters, that is 7 points that have been violated right there. Kindly make keys for rooms. So it seems like they lost the keys or something of that sort. Kindly make keys to for rooms 9 to 11 available by December. Oh, I think not make keys, but probably she receive the keys by December 15th, for which indicated right there. So they want individuals to come out there. You mash up my place, come out there. Anyways, kindly make keys for rooms 9 to 11 available by December 15, 2019, as well as have a representative or yourself available by this date to conduct a final walkthrough of the property to examine any additional damages and needs to deep cleaning. As a reminder, rental payments need to be finalized. Thank you for your consideration, cooperation, whatever, brothers and sisters. So apparently this letter was sent out since November 13, 2019. I'm guessing the individual's probably left, but she's looking for this individual. The landlord is not getting much help in that regard, even though she sent out a letter. How much longer, dear Lord? Your daughter is getting weary. Now, it's very interesting that she has been making some posts on her WhatsApp, brothers and sisters, and she's saying, the Wavet. Who's the Wavet, brothers and sisters? But apparently the Wavet. The Wavet won't answer my calls, and all you PS and minister running around. Stop the fries, brothers and sisters. She said something extra, but we have to remove it for viewers' discretion is advised, brothers and sisters. All right, she said, stop the fries, brothers and sisters. Stop the fries. Aye. If all you owe the girl money and all, brothers and sisters, if you put people there to Hurricane Maria happen, fine. Hurricane Maria happen. It's not like the banks and them saying, okay, you know what, hold up, no more things, don't pay mortgage, no, that. So you still would have to pay this. If you don't pay it or they give a grace period, that means more interest is going to be incurred on you, even though you think that they give you a grace period. So, things still have to be paid right there, brothers and sisters. So, with that is steady right there, I understand the sentiment. You bring people to stay in the area because of Hurricane Maria. Things were happening. Yes, great, wonderful. You put them there, obviously you have to bear the cost. Because first of all, you never give nobody stimulus. No stimulus, nothing of that sort. Remember, brothers and sisters, this was 2019. Alright, December, this was just before the Rona decided to come and take food. Brothers and sisters, and of course, she's making these statements have been made recently. Okay, brothers and sisters? So from our understanding right there. Of course, as you can see, the date, November 8th, 2023. That was last year, brothers and sisters. That was after the Rona. It seems like the government made some sort of inquiry of sorts, and it indicate, I think that's part of the letter right there. In spite of instructions to initiate legal action without notice, we are inclined to resolve this matter amicably to avoid any unpleasantries and possible embarrassments that are associated with court action. Well, it come out, we brothers and sisters, it come out. It come out. She say, how much longer, Father? Your daughter is getting weary. I need to pay these bills. And 2019, brothers and sisters, let's look at the dates. Let's go back up. 2019, let's go back. November 2019. November 2020. There's 1 year, November 2021, November 2022, November 2023. So from 4 years, brothers and sisters, we've seen this thing come up. 4 years later, brothers and sisters, they have been trying to solve it, brothers and sisters. Yes, man. No wonder people have LPU up. Okay? No, they're trying to solve it after this whole situation since then. This is why she said in her thing at the bottom, how much longer, Father? Yeah, she said this, brothers and sisters. And of course, the government has decided to rewrite and what have you, blah, blah, blah. And then the CC, Commissioner of Police Headquarters, hopefully they resolve that. But apparently they did not resolve it, brothers and sisters. November 8th, 2023. And now we come down to November. That is 12 days later, brothers and sisters. Ministry of Culture, Youth, Sports, and what have you, brothers and sisters, Development, blah, blah, blah. They wrote to the individual now. There, Miss So-and-so. Reference is made to the letter dated 1st November 2023. So apparently there was more letter that was sent addressed to the Honorable Dennis Charles regarding the outstanding rent for the hotel right there. The ministry is making provision for the settlement of the amount due $46,400. That, I guess, was what was owed for the period July 1st, 2022. So they are still been there. For the renting of apartments to Hurricane. So they were still there, although they asked them to vacate since 2019. Brothers and sisters, maybe me that read that wrong or something. But Eviction of tenants, November 13, 2019. So shouldn't they have been gone already, bro? Or maybe it's a new set. What's going on, brothers? What's going on? Anyways, brothers and sisters, 46,400 for the period 1st July 2022 to October 2023 for the renting of provision, for Hurricane Maria victims in Soufriere constituency. It is of further interest to note the provision made for settling the associate DOWASCO, of course, DOWASCO and plumbing repair bills amounting to the sum of 59,000. My God, they did a number on that place. They definitely did a number on that place, boy. What? There's almost $100,000 for 1 year. I'm guessing maybe they made the outstanding debts of before. Maybe that's what that was there. And then they continued renting, and obviously they had to end up paying some more. I'm just guessing, brothers and sisters. I don't know. This whole situation is new to me myself. I don't know about this. So what I'm reading, brothers and sisters, I am not sure of it. But that is what we get to see. And of course, a number of persons have been sending this to me. So I'm trying to make sense out of this thing right there. If you owe the lady, pay the lady. Government of Dominica has a situation where they don't like to pay people, apparently. That's why I told you guys they set up no LPOs from government. And of course, we know that is a fact. They might not pay. Generally speaking, I know they probably pay in the next 6 months or something. But, I mean, come on. When you have to tell the people, them, come on from my place, or you mashing up my place, and they're still owing on the repairs and these kind of things. So, wait a while. All these repairs needed to be done. And people have been staying there. So, plumbing repairs, all these things needed to be done. Plumbing repair bills amounting to the sum of 15. My goodness. Well, Maria finished here. Maria finished almost 7 years ago. Correct me if I'm wrong, brothers and sisters, but almost 7 years ago, and this does happen about 6 years ago. Number 6 years ago. This was throughout for the 6 years from 27 to 2023. Well, that's unfortunate. Meanwhile, meantime, grateful for the submission of pro forma invoice for the provision of rent to the Soufriere constituency for the period. So they're still renting. Going forward, matters dealing with the occupancy of tenants of the same area should be communicated with, I guess, this individual right there, coordinator, help desk. She can be contacted, blah 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 blah, brothers and sisters. So there was some sort of interesting stuff, and I think if all you owe the lady, just pay the lady now. Just pay the lady. It's not like all you do have money. You all have money to give people that are working, from my understanding, it seems. So what? Pay the lady. The lady work hard to get her establishments, but it's rather interesting. I also saw this thing right there. I never asked for all you cool out, so apparently they must have given us some sort of cool out, maybe to bring back the spot, but apparently they gave us some sort of cool out. Based on what she's saying on a status, I never ask for all you cool out. I never get all you cool out. Well, she never asked for cool out, and she never get cool out. Okay, all I'm asking is for what is owed to me, which of course the great book says, render to Caesar the things that are Caesar's. It seems like scary to always know about what the Bible says, but apparently you don't know that one. No, render to Caesar or Caesarina the things that are Caesar's or Caesarina. The audacity to not pay and still blocking me from making revenue while on the media braying about renting Airbnb. Hypocrisy, fake airheads, brothers and sisters. I don't think anything is done there. Well, nothing else is done there, brothers and sisters. But she's right. If you owe her, pay her money now, please. Why should all this be there? Well, when people getting frustrated because the economy not doing well, people going to lash out straight to the police, brothers and sisters, this morning. Because how can an officer of the law encourage violence by telling someone to break and enter by mashing up somebody's property? If that is the case, that should not be. How can a police chief, if that be the case right there, be encouraging this? Maybe she didn't understand what the police chief was saying. But if somebody did actually break through and all this kind of something there, I think, the police chief needs to be held in contempt of his own position, because he shouldn't be encouraging these things if that was the case. But this is what she's saying right there. Straight to the police chief this morning. Because how can an officer, oh, not the police chief, how can an officer of the law, okay. How can an officer of the law, well, same thing, brothers and sisters, officers should not be doing this thing, all right? Officers should not be doing this thing, encouraging people to break the law, especially when it comes on to encouraging violence. And then you're trying to mash up somebody's property. It's not larceny, or is it larceny or something of that sort, right? Anyways, the same police that never has a vehicle to defuse, remember I just did a reaction on police vehicle to having, you know, proper battery functions, brothers and sisters. Check out the BRBP TV clip right there. But of course, the same police that never has a vehicle to defuse the situation, I don't know what she's talking about, the same person or person that has gotten notices and is ignoring calls to move out his things and avoiding my presence when I away. So it seems like she has been trying to get the folks out of her establishment from since 2019. That's what I'm getting. And maybe they met and talked and so forth and so forth. Maybe she couldn't get the tenants out or whatever, and it continued going on. It seems like there were certain payments made, from my understanding, that could have been, but not everything was paid. And of course she was talking about Dowasco bills and all this stuff, something there, and of course the damages that was done to a property. But I'm trying to find it rather interesting that she spoke about, there's some sort of thing that is happening there. Maybe you haven't gotten everything, brothers and sisters, but because she talked about it in 2019 where she tried to get them evicted, maybe she did get them evicted and they put some new people there, or it's probably the same set of people that did. But she's speaking about walking through. She wants them to be out by December 15th, and she wants the PAL rep or whoever that person is, Dennis, to come in and, you know, do the walkthrough. Minister of Government to do a walkthrough to assess the damages and see how they can pay for it. It's not me that do that, it's only that do that, only that bring them there. Well, all you have to pay. And I agree for that's true. But then again, we've seen some sort of situation involving some sort of officer that has been encouraging people to do what? That should not be. A police officer is supposed to de-escalate the situation, and I don't think when police officers escalate situations, they punish them for this. They need to punish them for that, because your duty is to de-escalate, not escalate. The same persons that have gotten notices and is ignoring calls to move out his things and avoiding my presence when I await. So I must wait up all night because you're the boss. Dennis Charles, you created this monster. Come and clean up your mess. Well, Dennis Charles, if that be the case, clean up your mess. Now you have so much problem already. Or you destroy the entire economy. Or you quavering businesses, all sorts of businesses, from my understanding, 10 businesses closed for the year already. 10. One is too much. 10 closed already, brothers and sisters. So it's vital that you try to solve the problems that need to be solved. Why should this thing escalate? Why? My brothers and sisters, I saw some videos right there. It seems like, I don't know. I guess that, well, there's some damages. Well, okay then. You see like some walkthroughs was being done. I can see minor wear and tear. Nothing too crazy to say anything. Just like a number of persons' stuff is there. And I myself don't know what kind of hotel that, but well, this is a lodge, a lounge. I say lodge. Boy, but that is what the area, not looking too bad when it comes on to damages, so it's not like a crazy set of thing from my understanding, but I'm guessing the person is just showing that there are still people inside their spot and she'll be asking them to leave. Well, I guess these are farmers. Looking like his employees. Maybe construction. I seen construction work. I seen that there. Construction and yard work people. I seen that there. And tiles mashed up. I don't know what kind of cooking they was doing, but it was going in the roof. But that area not too impressive, That area not too impressive, right there. But whatever the case is, brothers and sisters, I think we need to rectify this. All this thing is not necessary. All of that is not necessary. Government officials, do what all you need to do. All you try to frustrate people, and people have to be coming out and showing all your dirty ways. They have to be showing all you dirty ways, all you do paying people, all those kind of things. And that is not a culture in Dominica where government not paying people. That is really a culture in Dominica where the government that receiving how much money from taxpayers is not paying the people that they owe. Come on, man. Well, then again, if government cannot even buy battery for police boss. Sometimes you just want to whip bitter tears, brothers. You just want to whip by. Well, then again, brothers and sisters, I still pointing back down to the people. That is what the people want. That is what the people have chosen for themselves. So when these kind of situations happen, I mean, who do you blame? You blame the government for doing what they have been showing you guys what they've been doing? Or you blame the people for constantly voting them back in, hoping for some sort of change that does not never show itself but get worse? I don't know. It's interesting, brothers and sisters. But hopefully this situation is rectified. And government, pay what you need to pay. And organize yourself right here. Anyways, guys, it's about Mr. Licks on this here Mr. Licks Reacts channel, brothers and sisters. Don't forget to do what? Hit that like button. I would appreciate that. Smash it, brothers and sisters. Smash that like button. And of course, subscribe. Of course, getting that vibrations when I drop them. You will definitely get notified. And of course, help the channels to grow and grow further and furthermore, brothers and sisters. It's about Mr. Licks once again on this here Mr. Licks Reacts channel, guys. Be real. Salute the king. Be positive.